It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway on EA Sports. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you can do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Again, you get a call to drive it, right? Look.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
What's your mileage, man?
The handoff. Now Watson.
Okay, my mileage is 88. Same thing, man. I drive my fucking car any and everywhere. Down south, here, there. You get a car to drive, sir. If you ain't know.
That's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They'll try the left side with ETN.
Oh, yeah.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40.
Well, he probably got less knowledge
than you. There, he'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
That was a really nice play, to be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him.
But it's always less if you came through
nicely kept him to just a 1-yard
like
gain.
your person, yeah.
Watson's throw here taken into Ingram. He is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. His 2nd catch of this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. ETN up the middle. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. On the counter, ETN. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. ETN once more. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. Patterson's kick is good. Every possession in the postseason magnified. And look, it's just the opening drive. They didn't get the touchdown they wanted, but at least they got on the board.
They got on the board. They've got their home crowd into it as well. And remember, in the playoffs, the game slows down a little bit, so every point is precious.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Sean.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers
Since
here,
you ate my lamb
1st
chops,
and 10
can I have
at their
breakfast, please?
25-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Oh, yeah, that's the spot.
Henry running right. Shoves it aside, and they get it down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and a Charger 1st down. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat.
Oh, that's into a double team. It's intercepted. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And the Jags are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Faking the give. Now Watson. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And the Chargers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
After the turnover, here's Herbert.
His
throw's going to be incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early, but it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert now. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. It looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. It's complete. This is Derrick Henry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run. It's Henry. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On 1st and 10, Herbert. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
So why she just was gonna check his phone?
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, did she see was he texting or talking to somebody else? Or you?
They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, Henry. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Slot man moves right. Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here in the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. To throw is Watson. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
A 1st down carry for Henry. He does it one more time. And he'll wind up getting this to the 32. A play that started at the 16, and that's how many yards they get. 1st down. Herbert off of play action. Rolling to his right. His throw incomplete.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. Trying to run for the first with Henry. And he gets this down to the 18. Good enough for a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Play action. It's Herbert. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. It's a touchdown. Well, CD, we have seen it many times throughout the course of the season. This defense coming up large and snagging a big takeaway. But here they get not just the takeaway, 6 points as well.
And you just knew that for this team to advance, they had to get a big performance from this unit. And to this point, they've delivered.
Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start with a give to Henry. A solid stiff arm. And some room to work. He's a bulldozer. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 97 yards rushing for him in this first half, as he has certainly carried over his regular season success into the playoffs. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Room here to run. Stiff arm, and he's in for a Charger touchdown. And that CD, one heck of a run. He just refused to go down.
And that's where determination comes in, because he had at least a couple of guys had really good shots at him, but he just said, I don't think so. Speed, power, elusiveness, all on display right there. Look like you, partner, back in your salad days in Evansville.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick.
The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, Etienne. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Jaguars. LaVisca Chenault, 64 yards. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Patterson now for the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. Hardman will elect not to bring this out, and the football will be on the 25-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace. He's got a man, complete. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 75 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on. Both sides moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to see all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
On second down, ETN once more. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on third down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Watson off play action. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Big plays always wind up being a big theme as we get rolling these playoffs. And the defenses that can avoid giving them up, well, they're the teams that tend to go far. You may not eliminate those big plays, but if you can limit them, then you've got a chance to get to the ultimate game.
Now a first down carry by Jones. Might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
A 1-yard gain can look like a disaster, but it all depends on how the game is going. Is it a series of 1-yard gains running the ball? If that's the case, you might have to start thinking about throwing it a little bit more. But if it's just the occasional 1-yard run, hey, congratulations to the defense. They won that one. Come back and get them the next time.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on third. Again, it's Jones. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll go with Jones. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the 1st half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A handoff, running left, Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Running left, it's Henry. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this 1st half.
1st down, Los Angeles.
So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the 2nd half of this AFC wildcard game. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25.
Fucking my game up. I can focus. Since was getting some shit, my quarterback.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime. And Henry's hit. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Even though he recovered his own fumble, you know how much he hates to put the ball on the ground. He's going to be frustrated with himself.
And what do you think the time frame was from the time the ball escaped his grasp to him getting it back? It didn't take that long, right? To him, it probably felt like hours because he's agonizing, like, I've got to get this football back. Able to get it done. 2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the 1st down. They love being physical.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Herbert gets this into the hands of Allen. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
One of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play. Never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Fuller run show Fatukasi there on the tackle. Henry again on 2nd down.
He's making it much easier for me. And Henry had got a speed upgrade before the game.
He's giving him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Oh, man.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard.
Get off!
The intent is still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
1st and 10. It's ETN. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Come on, we've done enough SBS. Y'all been eating long enough now. Stop being greedy. Just keep it real.
Steps away, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Enough is enough. That's right.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
Juice. Ain't shit. That's crazy, right?
The offense knew it. They was starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
So I got to show you the follow-up video, not even a video, picture of what they found in the house. Look, just send this other shit to you of what they found in the girl's house.
And
so you see
on the deep ball.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
Look at that. Look at that.
Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And this will be down by a member of the kicking team just outside of the 30-yard line.
Look at that picture, Juice, that I just sent you.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. A pretty good game.
Come on.
Oh, my. 237 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And he's got it inside the 10. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Mecole Hardman. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20.
How Disco said, I'm playing Foco Loco. Foco Loco. Oh, you see that shit, Jim? You see that shit? That shit is crazy, right?
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. And now Watson throws another interception. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defensive perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Blitzing is not the key, bro.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert gets this into the hands of Samaje Perine. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
You go there.
Here's Herbert. He finds his target, Allen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A 20th carry now for Derrick Henry. They're going to snub this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Again, it's Henry. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. That good for 22 and a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And this time he is in. Derrick Henry saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game.
You beat me twice, once real bad. Do a little blitz, some motherfuckers say they gonna come out here and do this shit to me. Like,
extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now.
You done gave, you what you call it, you done gave him false hope, man.
Will kick it away.
Yeah.
It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And they're going to start this drive
that's
in
good.
good shape.
Man, that's good, Cologne. That's a good one, but yeah, that's still like, you know, nothing too special. You gotta do this. You can't keep going in the fucking Marshalls and Trader Joe's buying Cologne, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation. But they also
you can go to Macy's and get something okay. You want to, like he said, you got to go in sacks. You're going to spend about $250, $300. You want some good shit, about $4 for a nice bottle.
First down throw, Watson. Buying time to his left. They'll complete this to Ingram, his tight end. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback.
Okay, I got that. I don't got that. I got the 1 million joint. So I know about the Paco. Yeah.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a handoff. Running left is Jones. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41.
Get you some bond number 9 mil, go downtown. You get that. You go to the actual store, you buy it, they're going to give you like shitload of samples and other smells. So, I'm telling you, step your shit up, man.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Man, this spring might as well.
On the counter,
he might as well spend 300 on some cologne. He spent 300 on Casa and the Bud. You smell like Terramana and Bud for 300. You might as well smell like something.
Seems pretty obvious defensively. A key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting.
With some new glasses, okay. That's what I'm saying. Get your life together. I like that. No more tape on the shit. Shit's hanging off. Like, the fuck? You out here looking like you hold the door open at the bank.
Third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he is going to have the Jacks first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone.
That's it. There you good to go.
And was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to run.
A give, running right, Etienne. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down. And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs.
My game, he was beating me.
He takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
He was beating me at first.
On 2nd and 7, Watson.
Let him get you, Jackson. Don't let him get you.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10.
We still got a playoff run to do. We got to defend our title, dog.
Game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points.
We got to defend our title, yo.
A nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory.
We got to defend this title, dog. Let's go. You're on repeat mode. Oh, that's what you playing? Oh, you destroying the Russian champ over there? Come on, Monk. Don't be doing that.
Watching them string it out. Letting the runner get all the way to the sideline area, but not letting him get out of bounds. They formed that picket fence and didn't allow him through.
Not only that, got him for a loss as well here. And one of the reasons they lead in the 4th quarter, plays like that.
There you go, Matt. Go, Matt. Let's go. You got to stay here.
Only able to pick up
defend this title, boy.
3rd and goal. Watson.
Oh, good pass. Good pass. That's what I said. It was a good pass. Go back. Come here.
Extra point by Patterson. And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit. After the touchdown, now to kick this one away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. A nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. He's got a man complete. There he goes left side. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Nicole Hardman saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. From way up at the 23. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position.
But if you transfer all your shit over, your shit should be right back logged in already. Now, if you're playing with them Obama phones, maybe it's something different. I don't know about those.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive.
Transferred over.
They are most likely staring at a cold end of their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far, and they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense.
Foco Loco.
Getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 39, Watson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to
Foco
earn the
Loco.
right to rush
Can't
the
get
passer,
that on me,
and they put
Foco
themselves in a
Loco.
great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed. On third down, here's Etienne. And not a whole lot doing there, so he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Give him a couple on the run. And
Foco Loco.
Well, they got off the field on third down.
Just
Excellent
punt it.
job.
I mean,
Excellent
I guess you
defensive
got to go
series.
for it.
We
What
always
else
talk
you
about
gonna do,
adjustments,
right?
and usually
But
only at halftime.
you do
The best teams
that.
adjust series to
Foco
series. In that
Loco.
series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Desperation time. Watson on fourth down. Looking left
So,
side.
why you let him go by you like that?
And he is
Good
going
pass,
to
run it back. You should the run it back. That's right. I picked the wrong play. No wonder. No wonder. I know it was a bucket. Yeah, but you should have still had it.
They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last
What up,
completion.
Scout?
Sometimes when you're trying not to give up
Playing
bigger
Foco
plays,
Loco.
you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Brian Burns. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. Now this one from about 2
Mook is in practice.
After the sack, they come up on a second and very
He in
long.
practice
And
mode.
this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long
Foco
drives, but when you're
Loco.
down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Watson now to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition,
Hey, Mook, man. How you stuck that wrong bone? That
defensive
blitz
line has
there,
taken
Mook.
charge and controlled this game. Facing challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've
I
done
seen what
so
you was
with
doing, but I
ease.
want to ask you how you did, how you put the plays like that. I'm gonna bring the fire on this one. I'm bringing
No, they
the
accept
fire.
the
The
penalty, of
house.
course, and
The
push the
house is
offense
coming right
backwards a
now.
bit.
Oh, he gonna punt it? Why you punting it, man? So I was about to know why he punting it. But that he might as well just go for it.
Hardman on the return. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before we hit triple zeros. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. The Chargers, they're going to continue on.